Dealing with these crazy women, often I hear hurtful things. Women carry these cold hearts, my sweater's on, I don't feel a thing. Did she really mean the shit? I don't know, but I don't trust. Guess my time rules something else. I just wish it wasn't us. Now I'm on that up and coming, only focus on what's important. Draw a crowd like graduation, but kill a legend like Randy Orton. They sound smooth for a rock for nigga, I sound smoother than a lot of niggas. They look at me like a young guy, but I feel more like a father figure.
What's going on, 2K? Prime time here for another fire video. Today's video we're going to touch on a few things, man, from my playmaking slasher that I'm having so much fun with to the last patch update that was making everybody go crazy, to the idea and the mindset of the guys in the park now on the 2s and the 3s. We're going to talk about all that, man. While you're listening to me, obviously I'm playing a comp game. This is a good team, man. And so the first thing I wanted to talk to y'all about is, if you haven't noticed in the park, the games are pretty much spread out now. The non-shooting big man clogging up the lane is pretty much not a thing right now, man. I don't see too many games where there's a center that comes out on the court that cannot shoot the ball. Even if it says glass cleaning lockdown, they stand corner and they shooting threes. They're 6'11", 7 foot. Not a lot of 7'3" pure glasses out there anymore. Everybody's pretty much spreading and attacking the defense that way, whether it's ISO or picking pops, picking slips, backdoor for lobs, that type of thing. As you can see, I got hit with the backdoor here. But pretty much I like it because it allows you to bring out whatever build you want to. You can bring out any build you want to. If you got a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, if you got a power forward that's kind of like the small ball 4 that can shoot it, it pretty much makes you able to bring out any build. I do like that. Now, the downside to that is slashers that are not running point guard are going to struggle just a little bit. Not a lot, because slashing is very OP this year, so you still can do your thing. But for the most part, I have seen a lot of slashing big men that have struggled. And when I say struggled, that doesn't mean they don't score. They're slashers, they're OP. But it just doesn't translate to wins. People will give you a wide open dunk and go down and get a 3 back, and now you're losing. So I want to touch on that, as well as touch on the fact that I'm having so much fun with my playmaking slasher, mainly because people don't know how to guard me. Okay, so when we get on the spot and we play a team and they see playmaking slasher with a shot creating takeover, the first thing that they do immediately is they give me the shot. They bag up, they don't play me tight, and of course I'm a green up, and if I don't green up, I hit my white, so I'm not too concerned. My player is 6'6", so in this video, as you can see, if you put a 6'3" minimum wingspan player on me, I'm gonna cook him flat out, no disrespect. He's just not big enough to get a contest on the space that they give me, and also if he gets stuck behind me as I'm driving to the rim, the chances of him getting a shot block with minimum wingspan, and he's probably not a defender, it is what it is. Now, two-way slashing playmakers, they can play better defense, but again, if you sacrifice wingspan to be more OP and shoot offensively, I'm still going to get a bucket on you. So I want to touch on that. But yeah, man, I love this guy. It's a great build. I use the playmaking primary pie chart, which I love that pie chart because it's the most balanced pie chart in the game. You can get a 75 to 80 3-pointer, which is good enough to hit shots. Okay, you don't need 86 and 90. It's kind of overkill. Same thing with, that's the same way I feel about the dunks. You don't need 97 driving dunk to get your point across with a slashing takeover. Is it OP? Yes. Do they contact dunk and it's fun to play with? Sure. But it's not needed. It's not a necessity. If you want to balance your build out a little bit more so that he can shoot, I would recommend doing that so that you're not clogging up the paint or people are helping off of you because they know you can't shoot. It is what it is. But I mean, outside of that, man, I don't have any problems with my build. I just want to talk about the fact that the park is pretty much becoming small ball. 2K has always been about the 7'3s, the 7-footers coming out and playing defense and clogging up the lane and snatching the glass cleaning takeovers. But now you can make a sharp with a glass cleaning takeover if at power forward if you really want to. I mean, so there's other ways to create. I've seen some crazy combinations. I've seen playmaking 4s with glass cleaning takeover or rim protecting takeovers. There's 2 ways: Hall of Fame shooting, Hall of Fame defense. So people are really getting in a bag, experimenting with the game. I love it. I'm loving the space as somebody that runs point a lot. I will call him a point forward. Even though the name says playmaking slasher, I really built my guy to be a point forward. He would be kind of like 2K19's version of a sharp shooting point forward. That's what I had in 19. I love that build because I'm a bigger build, so it helps me on defense with contesting around the rim. It helps me with shot contest in general, and also when I put pressure on guys when I get to the basket, because if you got a small wingspan, you're going to have to meet me at the rim and spam if you want to have a chance to stop me from scoring. Now, as you can see, this guy's guarding. He's giving me space, man. But then he second guesses himself, and then he steps up and he plays me like a shooter. So he's still struggling with how to guard me. As you can see, I got 13 at 13. We got 13 points as a team. I got all 13. Now I'm playing with some guys like they can score, they can hoop. It just so happens this is the way this game went. I got 3 guards. Look at that ankle breaker. This is my first possession guarding this kid. He's been scoring on my teammates, so I decided to switch. First possession, I get a stop. That's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. You don't have to be a lockdown to play good D out here if you understand how people use their build. As you can see, the rebounding wing ends up getting backdoor on me. If you understand what your guy's position is and what his player is, you can figure out what they really want to do from possession to possession. Obviously, we're losing at this moment in time, so I was able to get that stop because I'm looking at the score. It was 15-13. I knew he wasn't really looking for the 3. He didn't feel like he needed a 3. Plus, I don't think he believes in his shot that much. I saw right there on the layup. I didn't expect help, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? My teammates can help me out. We get the ball back. That was a clutch steal right there. Take it to the house. Go ahead and finish that, my guy. Thank you. But you do not need a lockdown. I have been in the lab trying to figure out different ways to make my two-way, the two-way slashing playmaker. I've seen a lot of guys out in the park with two-way slashing playmakers, and don't get me wrong, it's an OP build. I like it. But I can't have no 73-pointer, 71. And everybody's like, oh, 70s is high enough for you to shoot. Listen, when the servers get to acting crazy and then you got to deal with latency, 70 ain't high enough. Especially when you only get 10 shooting badges. So you don't even really get bailed out by your badges. Can't guard me like that. So I've been in the lab trying to find different ways to make my own version of a two-way slashing playmaker. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't need Hall of Fame defense to get stops on guys. This is my second possession guarding this kid. Baited him into taking a bad shot. I don't need Hall of Fame badges to play defense. But I do my homework. I know I go on YouTube like everyone else. I watch videos. I watch other YouTubers play and use their builds, and there's some good builds out there. You got to know what you're guarding and how they play. Look at this kid. He's too small to guard me down there. And I'm surprised, to be honest. I'm surprised that they haven't switched. This kid in a white jersey, he's a rebounding wing. I don't understand why he hasn't switched off of his matchup to guard me. They're content to let this short guy in the blue guard me. So if they like it, I like it. Now, we was down 17-13, and now we're up. Now, let's see if they help on this possession. Because I got 18 points out of 20. And I'm not understanding why that rebounding wing didn't take a chance to guard me. Who knows? He's giving me the shot. Can't guard me like that. Bob, that's the game. Let me know what you think of the video. This is Prime Time. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of my slashing playmaker. Also, what you thought of this game that was comp. I'm Prime Time. I'm out.